Hello there, I'm Kirk Penton, the Winnipeg Sun, joined by Winnipeg Sun sports editor Ted Wyman. We're inside there today, day 3 of the Bombers minicamp wrapped up. Ted, what were your initial thoughts on minicamp? Just offensive minicamp.
Well, the defense wasn't very good. Let's go with that right off the bat.
Offense dominated.
Very hard to get a real great grasp of what happened out there today, or all week, because they weren't working against any defensive players. There were some Manitoba Bison's players out there holding, tackling bags and things like that, but making it a little bit difficult just for them to, run their plays.
Yeah.
But I think what we saw was a good opportunity for these guys to get together and get to know each other a bit. There's a lot of new players. They got a chance to run through some of the offense that Paul Apolice is going to bring this year, especially, and for the older players who were here last year and the year before, they are now going to start with a new offensive coordinator, so they got a head start on that. There has to be some good value in all of that, and you saw some guys, Andrew Harris get his first chance here, Weston Dressler getting his first chance here, Ryan Smith, all getting a chance to work with their quarterback Drew Willie and the other Matt Nichols and the other guys who are going to be behind center. So there's definitely some value in that. It sounded like Mike O'Shea was pretty pleased with what they saw.
Yeah, it's offenses usually take a while to get going in main camp, so they feel that because they have a 3-day head start that maybe the defense and the offense can kind of come in at the same level once training camp starts on May the 29th. Anybody stand out? Like, you saw the new guys that they signed, the Dressler and the Smith and the Harris, but was there anybody else, I guess, who kind of made his mark that you saw?
Well, it's hard to say because you just don't, you can see that certain guys are fast. Like, there's a lot of small guys on this team. That is really the thing that stood out the most
kind
for
of
me.
The story.
It really was, because you've got Weston Dressler and you've got Ryan Smith, who are both 5'7", and they're stars in this league. They're really good football players, and they're going to be on this team, starting at the slot back positions. But then, there was a couple other guys who are in here who have great speed as well, and look like they could probably do similar jobs. I can't imagine them bringing in another guy who's that small.
No, there's no way.
So a lot of us were watching for the competition for another import receiver position. We were thinking that it's going to be a taller player, a player with some size that they can throw the ball up and they can get a chance to go and get it. And we noticed a guy named Ernest Smith, who obviously is 6'5". Julian Talley was another player that we noticed a little bit. One guy that a lot of us were interested in seeing was Drenell Jernigan, who wasn't able to come. He was a former New York Giant, and so that position is going to be wide open when it comes to the main camp. And another spot is obviously on the offensive line. It looks like the left guard position is kind of open at this point, and hard to say who's going to establish themselves there.
If only we could get inside Mike O'Shea's head to know what they're thinking, because it's hard for us to make opinions because there was no defense and you just don't know how they did. But it looks, obviously everybody's optimistic at this point of the season because they're 0-0 and they got all this
on paper this is a better offense.
It is a better
There's no doubt, and so they've got a better offense on paper, and they've had a jump start on the season. And Mike O'Shea believes that when they get to that main camp, this offense is going to be more ready to get going right away.
And that's when we'll find out all these answers that nobody has an answer to yet. So we will see. Anyway, thanks for watching. For sports editor Ted Wyman, I am Winnipeg Sun football reporter Kirk Penton.